Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a simple to-do list application. So this is a web application and let me first take you through what are the functionalities of this application. So as you can see, this simple to-do list has an option where you can add input so that you can add something to your to-do list. Let's say you want to buy vegetables. So you will add that and press enter. Once you press enter, it gets added to the end of your list. Now it has some more functionalities, like you can see when I hover over any of these LI, that is the list items, you get this trash button next to it. So when you click on it, it deletes that from your list. We also have that suppose I bought a new laptop. So this thing I want to check it off from my to-do list, right? So I can just click on it and it will show you excuse me. So it will show you a line through this, right? So that means that I have bought it and I have checked it off from my list. Now apart from this, we can again click on it and it's back to the normal self. And apart from this, we also have this plus sign. So when you click on this plus sign, the input area, it is hidden, and when you click on it again, it is back. So let us see the code now to understand how we made it. So this is the to-do.html file that I have created. So you can see here I have added few links. One is I have linked my CSS file to it. Then I also have used some Google font, some font awesome, and even jQuery 3.4.1. And here is the main part. Inside the body, you can see I have a div. I gave it an ID of a container. Okay. And let us now understand which part is what. You can see the first H1 to-do list. Now I think you very well remember in the website, here is the to-do list mentioned. So that's your H1 right there inside your div, right? Now, see, we have the input type, that is where you are entering your new to-do list item that you want to. Then we have this list where we have mentioned all of these hard-coded items that we have added in our website. Like go for shopping, buy dog, all of that we have already added. And then finally, in the end of the body, we are adding the script tag with our JS file. So that's all about our HTML code. Now we also styled it. So here is our CSS code, and so we have used some IDs, some classes, then we have taken some tags and styled them. The CSS part is quite straightforward and self-explanatory, so you can go through it and understand it. The main part is the JS, so we are going to jump to that first. So here is our JS part. I will now explain it to you and I will show the functionality side by side on the application as well, so that it is easier for you to understand. So the first function says it will help us to check off a specific to-do by clicking. What does this mean now? So when I click on buy dog food, it checks it through. It becomes gray in color and there is a line through. When I click on it again, it becomes black. That is what this function will help us with. So what we are doing is we are selecting the list, we are selecting that item, and on click, we are running this function. So now if that item's color is already gray, now this is the RGB code for gray color, we are going to turn it back. We are selecting that item and we are providing this CSS code to it. We are turning the color back to black and we are putting no decoration of text. That means we are removing the line through. Now otherwise, what will that else mean? That if it is already black or some other color, but here in this case it will be black. So if it is already black, select that item and provide this CSS. That is gray color and a line through text decoration. And then we have also added the toggle class so that it keeps on toggling, so that whenever we click again, n number of times we do it and it works. Moving on to the trash symbol that we added to our to-do list, which is when you hover over it, this trash symbol comes. So about this we are now going to talk. Okay, so in this function, what is happening is when we are clicking on the trash symbol, we are removing it. Okay, it will fade out and remove the text or the list item added, like we just did. Click and delete. Now the next function is to add a new to-do item using your input field. So you can see the input that we are taking, which is of type text, on a key press. Now it is saying if the event is event.which equal to 13. What does that mean? That means when you give an enter, this is the code. 13 is the code for your enter. So when you're clicking the enter button, what it will do, it will take this text that you have inputted and it will add it to your list. It is adding it to your list. That is what this line is doing. Now let me show it to you as well, right? So let us just enter buy a red hat, for example, and press enter. And then when I entered it, it got added at the end of the list. Yeah. Now this last function is very simple. It is for the square sign or the symbol that we put right next to our heading, this symbol. Its basic function is to show and hide the input field. And that is what it is doing. So we have the input type text and we are doing it a fade toggle. So I hope you understood the code for the JS part, for the HTML part. So if you have any queries or any doubts regarding this, please comment down below and I will help you resolve them. And if you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. Thank you.